just days before the 40-round MLB draft. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Angelo Santos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Towards second. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Stepping into the box, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 bases. Into the box now, Vern Reeder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Weakly to the left. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of. Digging in and looking for more, number 4. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Baisley on at first, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at-bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ray Hemphill.
Designated hitter, Ray Hemphill.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Mark Augustine. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark Augustine.
Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready once again, number 4. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rockwell, the runner at second with 1 away. There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. The throw will go to third, and he's called out on a close play at third.
Hey, drawing a walk there can be looked at a couple of ways. On the plus side, he showed great patience at the plate, not chasing anything out of the zone, but as a hitter. Good pitch to hit in front of all of these scouts, but in today's game, it's important to get on base. And these evaluators...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit. Ready for another chance. Vern Reeder into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit ball to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Now batting, shortstop, Vance Cruz.
Ball to second. This could be two. Reined in. Second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number four. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch. Fouled away. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 3-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Thomas Kensing. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't come up. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The East Prospects used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Into the box, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gonzalez is after it. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Brady. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. Missed with a slider.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rich Gonzalez.
One of the keys to securing a win, the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Eli Oliveros. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 0-2 delivery. On the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ray Hemphill, as he'll look to bring home that time into the outfield. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding in once again, Ronald Samuels.
Ronald.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Leading on for the Central, second baseman, Andre.
Here's a high pop-up. Augustine moving to his left, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's 1 away. Ready now, number 4. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Runner goes for second. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. And the throw here is dropped. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow. So coming to the plate, Mark Augustine, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Samuels over to his right. He makes the play, but the tying run is trying to tag from third. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The East prospect came through and
with nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select the shortstop from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Opening night here in. Digging in now, number 3, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Runners off for second. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Streeter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Hoping to send him packing, on its way. And that one just missed outside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Full count now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Third baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ray Ramiro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Digging in, number 3. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Now at the plate, Robert Elliott. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground out to short. Backhanded. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great.
Into the box now, Stuart Lawson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Left side. Beautiful diving stop. The throw to first. It's late. He's safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get. Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
The 2-0. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Now to the plate, Ray Ramiro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Before the 0-2, look to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Got him swinging. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though, and that time they cut him down. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jermaine Gilly, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher...
Stepping up now, number 3. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Pitch. And there he goes towards second. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Ray Romero. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Everett Killian comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Everett Killian.
Short. Scooped up on the back. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, number 3. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
None out, runners at first and second. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it.
All right, hang on. Right
and the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets. Digging in and looking for more, number three. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the error winds up not costing it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Doug Bond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play. Striding into the box, number 3. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bond is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Striding in once again, Doug Bond. He'll swing it from the left side right here. To the left side, right to him. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Doug Bond, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Third. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now at the plate, number 3. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Looped out toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ray Romero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Romero.
Now he'll step off. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Down.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ramirez at third, Garcia at second with 1 away. And that one stayed too low apparently.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-0. Grounded to short. Rowan scoops it up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Doug Bond. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. The ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Number 94. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there now.
Digging in once again, number 3. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Garcia moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Dalton Urban will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side.
Coming to the plate now, Doug Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. Ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And when you talk about
digging in for his second at-bat, Mac Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're up by a boatload early on in this one. You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stepping up to the plate, Doug Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Doug Garcia.
The 0-1 pitch. He's run. Hit hard back up the middle. A tag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another chance. Number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now. Striding in, Jim Arthur. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the 3-2 pitch. Runners off for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw goes to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Ready once again, Stuart Lawson.
Number 8.
Featherston at second. Chance on at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. In now, Mac Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mac Williams.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Rounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Elliott ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Chattanooga leads it here 5-2. Ready now, number 3. He flew out in his last at bat.
Number 3.
From the stretch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.J. Chance.
J.J. Chance.
The ground out to short. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Lookouts lead it 7-4.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Chattanooga took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dalton Rubin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tyler Danish was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mitchell Barlick hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Slagers has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping into the box, Ray Ramiro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in, David Estrada. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Estrada.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Jim Arthur, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Chattanooga leads it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Mac Williams. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mac Williams.
Short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Doug Bond, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 2-1 home. short. Right to him. And that's the first out. Leading off the inning, number 3, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Garcia ranging back, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Barons are out in front here, 6-2. Now to the plate, Taylor Featherston. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no error. Into the box now, number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bond moving to his left. 1 out. At the plate, Mac Williams. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Mac Williams.
0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And he'll get in there safely. Coming to the plate now, number 3. Went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ray Ramiro will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bond giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Birmingham
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Isaiah Bannister gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no. Knocks will help you sleep better at night.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner goes for second. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And he's safe.
That's some real aggressive base running right there. What's going on the pitch and on the ground ball goes from first all the way around to third and makes it safer. And you don't see that very often.
He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Coming to the plate now, David Estrada, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Grounded weakly toward third. Santana over to his left, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Wesley Ballard, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 2-2. Filled on the ground is short, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Romero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ray Romero.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Gonzalez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. The ground to second base. This could be 2. There's on to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in to try it again. Number 3, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Missed with a slider.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pena on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Ready once again, Ray Romero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ray Romero.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Softly on a line to third.
You're here.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 8-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Pena. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-2. Popped high in the air. Ramiro is there. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Gonzalez.
Javier Gonzalez.
Hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be...
Digging in once again, number 3. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Ray Ramiro. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 3-1. And there he goes towards second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Snell is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Now at the plate, Jose Pena. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground towards short. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, D-Row, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely...
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Snell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The ground out to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Ready for another chance. Agustin Guardado. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up the...
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Castro is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Agustin Guardado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking for the strikeout. 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Handed for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first. Into the box, Jess Santana. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Santana.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the...
Digging in, number 3. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Douglas Streeter, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated.
Stepping into the box, Wesley Ballard. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Short, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. So stepping in, number 3. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And it's fouled away. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, number 3. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Hanna on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Javier Gonzalez.
Ball to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now, Michael Snell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Snell.
Round to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Striding in to start the ninth, number 3, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Douglas Streeter. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Runners on the move for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Snell moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, David Estrada.
Now batting, catcher, David Estrada.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ray Ramiro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The game's future. Now at the plate, number 3. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 3.
Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
High pop-up. Diaz over to his left. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Preston DeVore. He drew a walk his first time up.
DeVore.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground is short. This could be 2. In. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in now, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Into the box now, Wesley Ballard. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.